So most of us are going to be beginners with the clubs. So what we're going to be working on as we get started through here is doing and moving through a lot of different positions with the clubs in the ready position. And a bit make it fancy, we'll be throwing some presses and some pullovers in there as well. So we've talked about the steps and we've talked about where you're supposed to hold the clubs and the holding positions depending on whether you have one club or two. Now let's talk about a pullover. Okay, so there's two types of pullovers. You got a front pullover and a side pullover. And of course you can do this with one arm. Today we're going to talk about a dual or two club pullover. Okay, so we'll talk about a front pullover first. Again, biggest mistake I see people make is they're thinking with their hands. Look at me, my brain is sending signals to move my hands, and you can see it's all right here. There my ribs go. The big thing is to remember what we talked about. The tension's here, my shoulder blades are squeezed together, the clubs are essentially with me, and what I'm going to do for the front pullover is I'm going to think with the inside part of my elbow, okay? My elbow is moving back. My elbow is moving back, okay? My arms really aren't even going to bend. I got this solid grip on these guys. They're in front, pulled in. Keep the integrity with my spine. And I'm just going to, and as a matter of fact, let's do this for our first one. Let's put these guys on our shoulders. Drive your elbows up and back, okay? Now pull them back. It's going to be hard if you're tight-shouldered like me to keep your ribs good. So look at that. Just sliding on my shoulders. It's a small movement. It's not this big thing going up and over right here. It's just this small movement, thinking about how my shoulder blade twists as I come around. So a front pullover is being right here, drawing up, making sure my ribs don't get all shitty when I get to this back position. Thinking with my elbow here and pulling or drawing both my elbows back down to this starting position. We would say that you're holding your glass of champagne right here. So pretty simple. Front pullover right here, just like that, okay? Lateral pullover is the same concept, but now I'm out to the side. So I have these guys here, and I'm just going to draw. My elbows are in as far as they will go. They're back as far as they go. My hands are back as far as they go. Again, I'm not going to move with my hands here. I can see, you should be able to see a difference in me trying to talk to my hands. I'm here. Now I'm just going to draw my elbows up and back into this position. Imagine Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles putting some swords in his sheath right here. My hat's in the way a little bit. But boom, right here, draw back, and then pull back into the front position. Lateral pullover, front pullover. Again, as with all things with the clubs, the big thing we're trying to do is maintain spinal integrity. Also in the back position, you should feel a stretch through here, okay? I'm letting go, letting these fibers and these tissues lengthen here, and when I'm ready to draw those guys back out to the front, I just pull my elbow right back or to the side here, okay? There are your pullovers. Enjoy.